bet you've seen one of those videos on YouTube promising to give you a list of different schools you can apply to in the United States without a recommendation letter. Your hopes are high. You click the link only to find out that those schools are probably just online programs which you're not interested in or do not come with any funding. In today's video, I am going to be telling you about one school in the United States that you can apply to without any recommendation letter and also get a funded offer. I am sure about what I'm saying because this is the program that I am currently into. So let's jump right into the video and I'll tell you how not just to apply into this program but how you can actually increase your success of getting into that program. Hello guys, today's video is one that is fully packed, and because I am so excited to share this with you, I'm going to just jump right into the video and show you the school that I'm talking about and how you can actually apply to this program. The school that I'm talking about is the Minnesota State University Mankato, specifically the Masters in Biology program at this school, which I am currently a student at. When I found out about this program, knowing that they offer 35 graduate assistantships per year, and which covers your tuition and gives you stipend for being a teaching assistant, I was shocked out of my bones that how would a prestigious program like this offer admission without recommendation letter, because recommendation letter is supposed to be like a buttressing voice to validate your application. But when I actually came here and interacted with one of my faculty members, I was very interested in knowing why they would take that risk, because it's really a risk. And what she said was this, that they understand that international students actually have to break a lot of barriers to be at par with domestic students. So they wanted to make sure that they take away that one hurdle of recommendation letter. So they wanted to see students for who they are, see their grades, see their experience, and use that to actually decide whether to admit them, and not just based off somebody else's information of them. And so while a recommendation letter is very, very important, it is amazing to find a program like this, and it doesn't come by often, it doesn't come by easily. And like I said in my intro, as compared to videos that give you different schools that after you click in, you only find out that even though they didn't release it on their website that they don't require a recommendation letter, when you are submitting the application, you finally find out that you need to submit a recommendation letter. This is not one of those videos. So I'm just going to go right into the video right now to show you the website and how you can actually apply to this program. If you found value in this video, it's something you like, you engage in, please make sure you like, you subscribe. I see a lot of you watching my videos, much more than my subscribers, and I would really like to make you a part of this community beyond just being a frequent, like somebody who comes and goes. So let's jump right into the video together. Okay, so now we are at the program website. I'll provide the link to this website in my description. So let's read through the program highlight and the requirements. You see that they're giving 35 graduate teaching assistants every year, and they listed some of the facilities present at the school for research. So now to the major requirements. The first thing, you need an official transcript. So now your transcript needs to be evaluated, probably by Wes, and there are other options apart from Wes that I'll provide links for you to in the description. Then on that transcript, the minimum CGPA should be 3 CGPA on a grade of 4. So, and they also listed the prerequisite undergraduate program that are eligible, so like general biology, genetics, ecology, cell biology, and likes. Then so the second requirement is a letter to the department. So they tell me the letter, but this is actually the statement of purpose. In this letter, you will mention 2 to 3 faculty members that you actually want to work with. So this program is very unique in that immediately you come in, you actually already know who you're working with. So it's very important that you already talk about who you want to work with in your statement. Then for international students who are not from English speaking countries that their primary language is not English, you need to submit IELTS, but this does not apply to Nigeria, for example. So I didn't submit IELTS. The deadline for international students for 4, if you want to start in 4, is on the 1st of May. But trust me, if you want to be able to get your visa and all the stuff done, you want to submit way ahead of May. For example, I submitted in October when I wanted to resume in 4. So put all of that into perspective. And yes, the contact email. So now how do we actually apply? You click the apply now link and it brings you to this website where you actually see the specific link for if you want to apply for spring alone or these three different sessions. Okay, so that link has brought us to a website called Liaison Gradcast. So Liaison Gradcast is like a pool of different universities. It's like a server for different universities where you can apply. And this website is so good because it has like a broad list of different schools, even apart from the school that we're talking about today. So you either have an account already or you create an account. Okay, now I've created my account. I'm logged in. You can see your name and your CAS ID on the top right corner. And you have actually 4 major tabs: the personal information, academic history, the supporting information, and the program materials that are specific to each program. So it is in this program materials where you will see the schools that you have already added, right? But let's say you don't have any school here, you actually go to add programs. Awesome. So this is the most interesting part. You see all the schools, like a lot of schools from A to Z. Actually, this website is a different topic on its own. So for now, we know we are searching for Minnesota State University Mankato. So you can use that to just search specifically for that school. And we look through for the program we are. Yep. Okay, there's I put there. Okay. So now we're looking for biology, Masters of Science in Biology. Okay, found it. Now you can just look through to be sure that you are looking at the year you want. Like it's a 2025, for example. If it's 2026, imagine you're looking for a 2026 website. Then you add the program using the plus sign. And once you have that program added, you can go back to my application and go to programs material. So you see, I have added a previous school before, so particularly this one. So you have under this school again, you have 3 tabs, but just on the home page is just a description, general description again on what we found on the website. Saying again, you need an official transcript, CGPA of 3.0 minimum, and the letter where they're talking about the school. This is a statement of purpose, not a recommendation letter. So this is not a recommendation letter. I'm giving facts here because again, I applied to this program. I am currently in that program. And you don't need English if you're from Nigeria or any other African country or any international country where English is your primary language. Then just a little more details about the program and the start date. Then you can go to the questions, which is where you see like specific questions for this program. You choose the term. If you want to start in fall 2025, spring 2026, you select. Then you can just talk a bit about where you actually heard about. You can put others, social media, if you want to use this some particular name you want to put right there, feel free to. Then again, you confirm the year because that means the question they'll be asking you in your application will be relative to the year that you're applying to. Then you save, confirm. Check deadline. So because you selected fall 2025, so the deadline for that is May 2025. So that's about the question tab. Then now to the document. Again, the personal statement is that letter to the department. You don't actually write it like a letter. You have been told they're not very stringent on what, but at least your career goals, research interests, and the faculty member that you want to work with. And you already have an idea of what kind of projects you will do depending on the faculty members that you are talking about. In the previous video, I talked about how to make sure that you are aligning your research interests, right, with whichever faculty you are mentioning. Because, for example, let's say even though you are told to mention 2 people, you want to make sure those 2 people are within the same field because kind of shows that you are really interested in the field that you are talking about. English proficiency does not apply to you. For example, if you're from Nigeria, your passport, GRE if you want, it's not compulsory, it's not required. And you are about done with that. You have everything fixed. Go to my application. You also have, so remember I said we have 4 major tabs. You have a personal information tab.
right? You accept. The amazing thing about this GradCast website is that you only fill your personal information once for every program you're applying to. Personal information once, academic history just once. The only thing that will be different from each school is like that program material tab, remember, because you only submit the documents that any on each of those programs has you to. But like personal information just once, even when you submit your WES or your evaluated transcript just once, it gets sent to all the school that you submit to. So if you have any other information, just make sure you go through it very well. Personal information. So it does under that personal information there are 6 tabs, but I only completed one. So it just told me I did 1/6. So you kind of know even if your application is complete. This is a very, very nice website. Submit, you put all your details for your school, you get instructions here on how to actually send your official transcript to this website. I used WES when I did it and it was really good. It was very another thing. I know WES is not required by all schools, but I really, really like that I did WES because I just have my transcript at my beck and call anytime I need to send it to any institution without having to like contact my alma mater, my undergraduate school. So that's one advantage for me why I really like that I did WES. So if you want to put any document here, you did that. If you did any standardized test, if you don't want to add any, click that I'm not adding any. As far as the programs that you are selecting did not require it. Let's say for example you're applying to 5, you want to make sure that maybe all those 5 are not, then you choose that. If you have any supporting information, maybe something to buttress your application, you can put it in this tab. So once you have all of that ready, you've uploaded. If you finish the question tab, it will tick it. If you finish the document, so it will tick it. There are some that are required and there are some that are optional. For example, the personal statement is required on that tab, so you have to. Okay, so now let me just take you through the entire GradCast, how to find the program and all of this. So I didn't submit here because this is just a demo. Like when you want to submit to see if you have any application fee to pay, that is where you pay it. But just to buttress, GradCast is amazing. You know why I like this website? Because it just makes the work easier. For one, you have all your documents in one place. Then 2, you have an enormous list of schools. What else to make your life easier in this already, tough journey? And another interesting, it has filters, so you can actually go to the filter part. Make sure tell it only available programs, that is only programs that are still admitted. Look at all the schools that are on this website. Some schools don't have all their program, but every school listed here means that they have something that you can apply to. You can also specifically say you want only programs in 4. You see that immediately I clicked 4, the number of schools reduced. The state, awesome. So these are like state code. AL means Alabama. So if you're interested in Alabama, FL, Florida, MA, MD, Maryland, Minnesota, you can choose and say, okay, I want school only in this state. Kind of, if for example you are interested in going to a particular state because you have people there, check keys, because you can just choose that. And I can also say I only want masters and doctorate. So you won't be seeing programs that are not even in your interests. Makes the work fast. For as an international student, if you apply for online programs, you can get a visa to come to the United States to come and do an online program, because you can do it in your own country. So on a safe side, I wouldn't even say you choose hybrid, just choose on-site. Just choose on-site program, then the full-time program, of course. And yeah, it just makes everything all good and easy. I hope you found this very helpful, because I wish somebody told me about the school earlier on, and I am glad that I am able to share this with you guys. If you have any other specific thing you want me to talk about, please let me know. Like I said, if you want me to go do an in-depth video on how to use GradCast to look for different schools, I would be glad to do that if you guys are requesting it. And also I want to say thank you to my 100 subscribers. On my last video we hit 100 subscribers, and it just gives me a lot of joy, because as much as this is a journey for you, it's also a journey for me. I'm also learning to speak up and share with people. So thank you so much, and
This is also a call to you. If you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, please do so, and also share this video. I would like to see you guys in Minnesota. Thank you. Bye.